Hey everyone, it's Kathy here. Welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm calling this channel Random Reveals, and today I'm going to reveal for you what's in my bike pack. What the heck is in those mountain bike packs that all those bikers are carrying around on their back? Well, today I'm going to reveal to you what's inside my pack. 3 things I want to accomplish. 1, new mountain bikers. I want to show you the essentials that you need to carry on the trail. 2, my mountain bike friends who do not mountain bike. I want you to know what we bikers go through on a daily basis as we get ready to go out on the trail. It's not like we just grab our shoes, running shoes, lace them up, hit the trails, and off we go. There's a lot more involved. And 3, my seasoned mountain bike friends, any feedback on what not to carry in my bag, I would greatly appreciate. I use a Camelback mountain bike pack. It was given to me. I really like it. Some of the features I enjoy about it are the back bladder area. So the bladder goes in the back, it goes inside the zipper pocket. It holds about, I think, 2 liters of water, something like that, so it's very convenient. Inside the pack, I have a couple of different areas that are important for me. The first area that I have is this little zipper pocket, which is open right now, so it shouldn't be because that's supposed to be a very secure spot. I like to keep my keys, my credit card, those kind of things in here, things that you're not going to lose, that you don't want to lose on the trail. First thing I do every time is I pull out this little key holder, lock my keys on there, put it in, make sure my keys are handy at all times. So let's see what's in the little zipper pocket. So to start, it looks like I have a goo. I can only do chocolate goo. I hate all the other kinds, but these are good for quick energy. You can do them before the ride, you can do them during the ride, whatever works best for you, but I tend to use goos a lot. Only chocolate though, chocolate outrage, it's my favorite. I have money. Every biker must have money in their pack or on their person because we need to buy a beer after the ride. So you always want to have your beer money. I have in here, okay, so these are awesome. This is called Breathe Right strips. So I want to show you something. Watch my nasal passages when I breathe in. See how they collapse? My doctor told me, I went to the doctor because I can't breathe, that I have nasal flap collapse. So the harder I breathe as I'm climbing up a hill, the more they collapse, the more air does not get through. So my solution without surgery is my Breathe Right strips. So I'm just going to kind of show you how they work. They're really great for mountain biking. You just kind of peel them, peel off the backside, peel off the backside. And then you literally just stick them over the nose, the bridge of your nose. I like to do the middle and then just press them down. Oh, you know what? I have sunblock on my nose. Might not work. It's not gonna work. So anyway, you press them down, put them on. It's not gonna stick because you can't have oils on your nose. Breathe, it opens up your nasal passages. They are fantastic. I love them. And look, they're flesh colored. They're supposed to blend in. Not. But anyway, Breathe Right strips, fantastic. I love them. I use them all the time now when I ride. I'm not any faster though, but I feel better. I have in here one of my favorite things that I always make sure is in my pack because I am a terrible tire changer. It's called it's a plug to plug your tubeless tires. So this is called Racer, I believe. Racer, if you can see that. There's also one called Dynaplug. I don't know if they're the same or not, but I really love these. So you have one end that has a big end. I don't have any plugs right now because I ran out. Big end for big plugs, small end for small plug. Depending on the size of your hole, you just push it into your tire where the hole is. Push it in, pull it out, the plug stays in. Spin the tire around so that the stands kind of seals it up, and away you go. So I love these. I don't have to change my tube. They've saved me multiple times. So give them a try, all my mountain bike tubeless friend riders out there. So I do have the little replacement plug inside my pack as well, which is good. So this is what the little plugs look like that go in the actual tool. So they're kind of hard to get in because the little black here is super squishy, and you gotta get it right in there. So I haven't loaded it yet, but I will load it before my next ride. Another Breathe Right strip in case the one doesn't stick and I need another one. I've got my extra. Rubber band, because every woman needs a rubber band. Burt's Bees. No, I haven't pulled. This is my Burt's Bees. I love Burt's Bees. I'm going to put some, oh, it's gone. Look, where's the camera? Look, my Burt's Bees is gone almost. I have to use my fingertip. I don't like that. I think I need to replace that. So anyway, Burt's Bees, keep your lips hydrated on the trail. So that's actually all I have in my zipper pocket. So not too bad, right? In my inner pocket, the inner pocket is this side right here. You can see right now. We'll pull this out first. This happens to be the first thing that came out. You know what this is. This is a gauze in case you cut yourself. Very important for all the women out there. I have a tube, mountain bike tube. This is a 27.5 tube. You can put a 27.5 tube into a 29er, but don't try to put your 27.5 tube into a 26, or I don't think it'll work. So tube, one of the essentials we'll talk about for the beginners that needs to be in your pack. I have a Larabar. Not my favorite, truthfully. They kind of give me heartburn, but I happen to have a whole box, so I threw this in there for food because I like to eat at the top of every trail, of every hill. Not every trail. That would be eating a lot of food. I have in here my pump, essential for a mountain bike rider. So pump in the pack. This is good. Not doing too shabby. This is the header to my CO2 cartridge because I don't want to burn my hand. I'm a wuss when I put CO2s on. So I have a CO2 cartridge in here. I've got the header. If I plug my hole in my tire and I need a little air and I don't have time to pump, I could just screw this on, pump some CO2 in there, and away I go. Very simple side change if you're in a hurry, trail side change if you're in a hurry. I'm not sure that's necessary to be in the pack. It is heavy. I have a pump. I don't really need the CO2. I'm not racing or anything. And I have another one. So my pack is heavy with stuff I don't really need in there, but for some reason I have two in here, and that's going to change. I happen to have a light in here. I didn't know this was in here. But this is good. I use them for winter riding because a lot of times you go out, it gets dark a lot sooner than you expect, and you don't want to get hit by a car on your way home. So put on your little blinky light on the back. That's been in there all summer. Haven't used it. I have a Velcro. Velcro could come in handy for any multitude of things. I have also in here, I'm getting to the bottom, oh, my tire lever. A lot of women, especially me, I'll say me, my hands are not very strong. I have a hard time getting the tire off of the rim, so I have to have a tire lever to kind of give me that leverage and help me out with that. And another light. I guess this would be the handlebar light that goes on the front. Second tire lever, because sometimes one will not do, as we know. Shot blocks. I love me some shot blocks. These things get me going. I like to do, if I'm doing a really hard ride, I'll do like 3 an hour, along those, something like that. I'm just realizing maybe that's why I have a stomach ache between the shot blocks and the goos. I end up with a stomach ache after a lot of my rides, but anyway, you gotta have energy. I have my Allen wrench, very important, essential. Again, for you beginners, we want the Allen wrenches. For me, on my Santa Cruz Bronson, I have to use an Allen wrench to get my front wheel off. My brakes always need adjusting. Who knows? Whatever you need for the Allen wrenches there. We know that these are very, very important when you're biking on the trail. I have another goo. See? I'm telling you, I'm going to have a really bad stomach ache after the end of this ride if this was all in there because I'd probably eat it all. And that's actually it. That's what I have in my pack. I'm surprised. It's not very much, but at least you get an idea of what's in there, the things that can save me and aren't necessary. I also have this top zipper pocket up here. I like to keep my glasses in here. This has a little microfiber cloth, so it keeps your glasses from getting scratched. These are some Rudy Project glasses that were given to me by a mountain bike, cross-country mountain bike friend. I like them. They're just a little too dark for trail riding, so I tend to only use these for fire roads or if I know I'm going to be out in the sun a lot. And then when I get in the trails, I actually have to take them off, which sucks because there's a lot of branches on the trails. So I have my favorite pair of glasses ever. Little plug here are the Oakley photochromic glasses. So they go from light to dark, so I can go from sun to trail really easily. favorite hands down glasses I've ever owned for mountain biking, and Oakley, I'm getting another pair, just so you know. So that kind of empties out the majority of the innards of this pack. There is also in the pack, you'll see we bikers have even more stuff we can carry. A little side pocket here, and it looks like I carry in here right now more lip stuff. Lip stuff is very important. Burt's Bees, one of my favorite, obviously. And then I was riding up in North Star and Tahoe with some girlfriends this summer, and I didn't have any lip stuff in my pack, so I had to go buy this. It's called Lip Trip. This stuff is amazing. I love it. It feels good. So I highly recommend Lip Trip. Then there's, whoa, sorry about that. Then there's actually one more little side pocket here on the waistband. So these waistbands are really good for quick access to things that you want to grab. It's a good spot to keep goos or shop blocks right here too. I think I just did a ride and I emptied that pocket out. So there's that as well. So hopefully that kind of gives you an overview of what's in my bike pack. I'm realizing that there is a lot of stuff in there that does not need to be in there. It's basically just weighting me down. So I'm going to go through real quick right now for my beginner newbie riders out there, what you really need to have on the trail. So today I'm actually going out on a trail ride, and I'm just going to wear my jersey that I have on. So I plan to only take a water bottle and the essentials. So if I'm loading my jersey, the first thing I want to do is make sure I have my pump. So I always do a checklist. So pump, I put it in my left hand pocket in my rear on my jersey. I put it over there because I don't access the left side as much with my left hand. Tube, my 27.5 tube, I'm going to put it in my middle pocket of my jersey. So that is on my persons. I will say a lot of people nowadays are actually strapping their tubes on to their top bar of their bikes with maybe a piece of Velcro like I had in there. I like that idea because you don't have to carry it on your jersey, but the only thing is I'd say cover it with an eyeglass case or something, or a sock or something, so that the tube doesn't get jeopardized in case you crash or you hit a branch or something scrapes on it. Allen wrench, must have an Allen wrench. I told you the reasons why. Make sure that's part of your trail essential. I usually put that in, I think it's safe in there with my tube. I don't think there's anything that could actually poke the tube and hurt it. So I'm going to put it there so it doesn't bang against my pump in my left-hand pocket. So I put that right in the middle. Tire levers. You need to have tire levers in case you do have to pull that tire off of the rim, because I'm not taking a plug with me this time. So I'm going to put those in my middle pocket. And then I'm going to take some food because I'm going to do maybe 2.5, 3 hour little loop. So I'm going to take a goo to have, and I'm going to take a Lara bar. So I have food for the top when I get to my viewpoint, because one of my favorite things to do is sit at the top and eat a bar and maybe snap some photos, send it on Facebook or something like that, so that everybody can see where I was. So that's kind of what I have in my my jersey. I feel like that could get me out on a trail ride. I'm self-sufficient, and I don't need to ask anyone for help. I've got everything I need. So I'm pretty much ready to go ride. The only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off my hat head. I'm going to put on my helmet and strap myself in and get ready to go for a ride. Put my glasses on. Load your jersey. Load your Camelback, stuff it full. I don't care what you do, just make sure you have the essentials that I just showed you, but just get out there and ride.